Oh, no. Don't end. So the network is fluctuating because I'm driving. My daughter just texted me that her brother just got out of the shower and they're going to miss the school bus. They walk to school today. Yeah, so happy St. Valentine's Day. I wanted to come on this morning and share a heart-to-heart message with young adults. I want to talk about how to do Valentine like a boss. Okay, young adults, if you've been playing small, if you've been waiting to grow up, you know how it is. I've been a young adult before, so I understand it. You're at this stage where maybe you're still in university, or you just finished, you're serving, or you just finished service, you're looking for a job, you're just starting to work to earn money, or you've not taken responsibility yet, you know. You still expect your parents to tell you what to do, kind of. You still we pretend like we want to be independent, but really we don't. We still enjoy that phase of being told what to do or what not to do. You still expect, if for example, I'm from Africa, and as a young adult, I remember even though I started working and I was building my own family, if there ever, because in Africa we are very communal, right? We're very communal. If there's an issue with the family, we'll come together, think of what to do, people will work it out together. But I remember for many years after I started working, I was still very comfortable to let my mom take the lead. When anything came like that major thing, like, oh, what can we do to support you? I didn't take such responsibilities as mine. I was still at a point where I was still, right now, I know I was playing small. I wasn't bossing up. I was still content to have my parents make decisions for me, big decisions. You know, as a young adult, sometimes you think, oh, you just want to be free, you want your freedom, but really you don't. Because if you want your freedom, you'll be taking the steps, taking actions that will grant you freedom. So I understand what it is to be a young adult. You're at that stage where you're peeping out, like, step out, don't step out. I want to give you love message from my heart today. This is how you can, because St. Valentine's Day is all about showing love. Ooh, sorry about that breaking transmission. My daughter called. So you're at that stage where you've not really stepped out. You've not really taken control. You're still trying to figure things out, especially if you haven't gotten a job that really satisfies you, if you haven't started a business that really earns an income. Okay? But job, income or not, it's time to boss up. It's time to begin to love on yourself and treat yourself like a boss. I'm going to share 3 keys to celebrating Valentine as a boss. So that's about bossing up. Number one, love yourself. Show love to yourself. Value yourself. Okay? Understand, place yourself on a pedestal and understand what that pedestal is. And I know we hear about self-love, love yourself a lot. Now I want to tell you what it is to love yourself. If you love yourself, you want to be better. You want to do better. You want to be better, right? You want to improve on yourself. You want to invest in yourself. But time, what does it take to invest in yourself? Learning new skills, learning new trades, humbling yourself enough to serve in a place where you can learn. I have been in a position where I volunteered all my life. When I was in school, I volunteered at a not-for-profit in Gwagwalada University of Abuja when I was for my undergraduate studies. And I hated the name of that not-for-profit, but I saw a need and I went. It was called Home of the Poor, Poorest of the Poor. Terrible name, Home of the Poorest of the Poor. And it's written in very big letters. And I always thought, when these children are, if they ever went out and they're approaching this building, how did they feel? But I volunteered even then. Nobody taught me about volunteerism. Volunteering is not a big thing in my society. But I wanted to give back. And I knew deep down somewhere in my heart I was going to have a not-for-profit in the future. So I also wanted to invest, right? When I got out of school, my first job was a volunteer position. I volunteered for NIFES. And I remember when I was volunteering, I was raising funds, helping to raise funds, and it was a lot. I just graduated, was doing a lot of things, sweeping the office, doing a lot of things under my boss, Mr. Kehinde Ojo. And I loved every second of it because that's where I started learning to run an organization. Mr. Kehinde Ojo was a veteran administrator, So I started learning to do things. I started learning to handle staff, to handle people I work with, right? Till date, I still volunteer. I'm now well advanced in age and I still volunteer. In my neighborhood, I volunteer in a place. There's a lot of hiccup in the network, but please stay with me. I was investing in myself. Okay. So my point is, if you love yourself, you will invest. But our young people, let me tell you, we are lazy. We are now very lazy. I cannot tell you in the last 2 weeks, any day I slept more than 5 hours straight. Of course, I run a business, I work, I'm a mother, I have a lot of things going on. But this is it. You have energy, you don't have children, you don't have a lot of responsibilities. So if you love yourself, what does love mean? Loving yourself means investing in yourself. A couple of years ago, when I was running Startup Dialogue podcast and Startup Dialogue community since for a while now, and I started realizing that a lot of young people I communicated with, they didn't have the skills that were necessary to find them jobs. Because I was saying to them at the time, you don't only need office jobs. Why don't you find a skill online? There are positions I'm looking for, and I'm able to connect the right people because I don't happen to have the right skills or the mentality to do those things. So I said, okay, what do we do? Let's let's do what? Let's invest a certain amount of our income for this year, our projects, in an online academy. It's called Spartan Academy. And if you want to check it out, go to the academy.fijiadam.com. I'm telling you that people don't want to do it. There's a course there that costs $10. $9.99. And that course will teach you to build a website from scratch. There are two versions. There's a smaller version for people who already have some skill, and then an advanced version for people who need to start from beginning all the way to the end, up to 100 videos. That is literally free. I'm telling you, I give that thing free. On the platform, every course is under $10. That platform cost us thousands of dollars to build. That course has been taken by maybe two people. Two people. Okay, what are you doing with your time? You're on social media following superstars, people that you do not know, looking at their style system, people that are probably getting free clothes, being styled by businesses that are trying to sell to you. Those businesses are trying to sell to you. Okay? So they are getting those clothes for free. But you are killing yourself. You're going to look for a Valentine, this Valentine, that will spend money on you. People are, look at the 70-year-old that I heard was involved in a ritual step back home in Nigeria. You're doing crazy, stupid things that is destroying your life just because you're admiring one crazy person on social media that has nothing to inspire. All they try to show you is how good they look, how fantastic their lives are. If you've been in the news, you'll see if you've been reading the right news, you'll see how the rate of suicide, how it has increased. Here in the US, it's terrible. Successful people or seemingly successful people, they are killing themselves. And they have all what we would have said, oh, this person is so lucky, they're so fortunate, they have everything. I'm speaking to you young adults. If you love yourself, invest in yourself. Invest in skills, invest in learning, invest in experiences that can change your future, that will better your future, guys. And here I want to commend my brothers from the eastern part of Nigeria, southeastern parts. You know, one of the secrets to their success is the fact that they learn under other people. Okay, that is a system that has worked wonders, and it's such a successful business style that I don't know what beats it. This apprenticeship thing. A grown person will humble himself, learn, serve, submit, and then he steps out. Maybe his master will settle him, and then he's doing business and he's making millions. And you that went to school for 16 years to get a master's, I think it's 16 years, you cannot run a simple business because you didn't learn under anyone. Even if you went to school, okay, you got your degree, congratulations. How about volunteering to learn under someone? If you're just joining us, we are talking about how to boss up, how to Valentine like a boss. How do you do Valentine like a boss? Is it not time we boss up in our lives and take responsibility? Social media is a tool that has made the most millionaires. I believe social media has made more millionaires than investing or real estate or than anything. The annoying thing is that those millionaires, some of them, they don't need to be educated. And you're having your big PhD, you're struggling to go to London to study for a master's and then to do a PhD. You're studying, and nothing is changing. Let's use it to be a time when we show such love to ourselves. There are people that one single skill is changing their lives. I have an assistant from Pakistan. I think that lady can do everything. Self-thought. I have loved ones that have paid, oh, go do this training, oh, go do that training. After I don't know, they're not related to me, I know, that have paid for, oh, do this training so you can start this business. Some of them complete the training, some of them do the training halfway, some of them, all manner of things, but they are still not financially independent. But this young lady, self-taught, no one ever thought, no, she didn't go to school for these things. But she's my assistant today because I know she's not great, but her determination is fierce. Oh, I don't want to call her name one night. Can you do this? Yes, ma'am. Give me a day. Give me 2 hours. Boom. She enters YouTube. It is amazing. But guys, if you are going to love yourself, the sign that you love yourself, let me read it. It's not that you're hanging out with the cool guys. It's not that you want to bamba. It's not that you want to chill with the big boys. The sign you love yourself is you want to improve yourself. Okay? So if you're thinking what to do for this Valentine, this is what to do. This is not time to hang out with feckless fellows, people that have no future ambition. Because what's the point of having fun today, drinking beer today, hanging out with the guys today, getting one useless gift that is going to maybe going out for dinner, eating something that is going to be out of your system in a few hours, but not changing your life. Young people, the decisions you make today will change your life, can change the rest of your life forever. So love yourself, what I said, and to love yourself, you have to invest in yourself. Number two, if you want to boss up, if you want to rock this Valentine like a boss, okay, start doing something. Please do not join the group of those that say, yes, I'm inspired. Yes, VJ, do it. Yes, say it. We attended an event. I heard this. I listened. I'm so impressed. And they do nothing about it. If you're going to boss up, if you're going to be the boss of your life, you're going to take action. As I'm talking right now, get a phone, get a pen, write it down. What action are you going to take as a result of this? What are you going to do differently? Because it's the action takers that change the world. There is nobody that is so inspired, knows so much, is so loaded with knowledge. And because of his knowledge, he changed the world. Have you seen that? Man, that guy's head is busting. And they're calling him prof. And because he just changed the world. No, sir. It is those who act that change the world. It's time to start acting. Share my post. My greatest joy is not that you follow, that you like to comment. My greatest joy is when you write to me and say, Fiji, when we did this 30 days first, somebody gave me a testimony like that yesterday. A review, and please bring in your reviews. I'd love to have them. I'm resetting up my website for enterprise development, and I want to have them there. And they said, oh, I heard this statement, and because of that, I did that. Boom! I'm fulfilled. I'm done. Take action. Take action now. Okay? Pastor Paul Enenche used to say, he said something a long time ago. He said, ideas are like crying babies in church. You need to take them out right now. So while that idea is hot, you can even get offline if you're watching. Stop. If the idea is hot, write it down and write one action you need to take to get it started. That's how to boss up. That's how to Valentine like a boss. One more. Service. Find a place to serve. You may, okay, I'll just go on because I want to round this off on the 15 minutes mark and we're here already. Find a place to serve, guys. Volunteer. Look for a place where you can give value. Even if they don't accept you to volunteer, just Look for an opportunity to add value to somebody that has added value to you, or somebody you admire, something you admire. If you can't get into network, okay. I don't want to hear that, oh, sister, it's so hard or nothing is happening, no, nothing to do. You were not born, created, called without a skill. You have a skill, put it to work. You can offer those services freely for now. And you can do it from home. You can take in transport and all that. Do something, volunteer, give up, serve, learn. Okay? But by all means, there's a popular saying, and this is where I will end it today's live session today. If you cannot fly, run. If you cannot run, walk. If you cannot run, walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving. Okay, so start taking steps, and you will see how the universe, how divinity will connive to ensure that you get where you're going. Parents, aunties, share this with your younger ones, young adults. They need to learn that love is not what they are thinking of. Okay? It's time to take out these 6 months. Shut yourself up. Stop making friends, except it's for business networking purposes. Stop going out. Stop laughing at people. Stop drinking. Stop everything you're doing that is not adding value. Channel that energy. Channel that money. Channel those resources. Channel that. Stop Netflix. Stop scrolling on YouTube. Stop following people that are not changing, doing anything that will change your lives. Instagram today, following Facebook friends, just wasting time commenting on Twitter, setting up arguments. It's not changing your lives. And you don't have eternity to fulfill purpose. The little time you have is start going. Don't think I'm still young. Look at me. I was just young a few years ago. Look at me now. I'm a mother to a young boy that is much taller than me. Okay, there's no time. Approach life with a sense of urgency. Live your life, run your life like it's a business. Don't run your life like if you make mistake now, you try again later. There's no try again later. All right, guys, this is where I sign out. I'm getting a call from my own Valentine. So I'm going to need to pick the call. Have a nice day and check out the website, academy.fijiadam.com.